Hello everybody. How are you? How's your day? Let me check the chats. They seem to work. At least one of them.
Here they come.
Who? Kill them. I'm checking my chat. Give me a second, game.
Watch a pro at work.
Yeah, yeah.
Not back.
Oh, come on, give me a break. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. And I'm ready.
Everyone all right?
This one is dead. We are back in Outer Worlds. I'm still burning. Come on, man. Xbox had a showcase and they just released some. You were moving a second ago. Like the body was moving, and they released some gameplay. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Of Outer Worlds 2, a game I will not get first. I will not get first day. So it looks interesting. Yeah, keeps the Outer Worlds vibe, keeps the Fallout vibe. Has some new things to it, but yeah, I know. But as we said last time, we're gonna do the what? Complete what? Okay, I was like, is the DLC done? Okay, the last role of Halcyon Helen. Travel to Eridanos. Okay, we're gonna go there. A landing site has been reserved for you at the Eridanos luxury landing pad. Hopefully nobody tries to impound your ship this time. Well, okay. First I need to get my ship, right? There we go. Where is it parked though? Okay. It's in Stellar Bay. Last time I had a massive migraine. So we only went for 2 hours. But the last mission we did, it was like a ship fell from the sky, which is kind of crazy. Speak with Phineas. We have some thingies and blah blah blah. Okay. And then we went and checked the ship, and that was the stream. But it was pretty interesting. Now, I'm gonna go to my ship. And is this? How did I end up here? No. I'm gonna go to my ship and then I'll fly to Eridanos and see what's beeping. Something is beeping in there. And see what entire quest is about, the entire DLC. And I'm trying to start to focus and get immersed. I should make the game louder in my headphones. I mean, oh, it's maxed, okay. Oh yeah, it's loud. Okay. It's okay now. This is a dead end. One thing I hope the second game will fix is exactly what I'm seeing now. Getting stuck and not having too many ways to go from there to there. Like most map is just some pathways and random rocks and mountains. So the actual map is only what you see like here and in between mountains like a bit. So oof, yeah, you know. Didn't explode. I see you. They just beep now. Hello?
Stay practicing then. I see it there. Anyone else?
Bye. I want to switch, what? Okay. Almost shot you, I'm sorry. Almost shot them. I wonder if I make them enemies, if I shoot at them and they become enemies, will they forgive me if I pass in the future next to them? Or the entire city will attack me, Skyrim style. This thing is floating. Oh yeah, it's logic. Get it on that, okay. Which one of you made that sound? What the hell? Hello? This one was already half health or less than that. Interesting. From now on it's gonna be harder and harder to level up. So I'm not gonna focus on that anymore. I'm just gonna go to the missions. I think I have enough skills and enough health and enough everything to fight off whatever the game throws at me, even a boss battle. Now that I have my companions with a weapon that controls minds and make you float,
Here they come.
and I can revive them once if I heal myself, might just be enough to fight off everything. Maybe not first try, but one of the tries, you know. We managed to destroy the Mantic Queen, the boss battle, so
How about that?
it's... if we did that, we can do anything, I think. Do I follow this? Oh, that's not... I need to go this way now. Man, I'm so lost in this game. Did I not come that way? No, I need to... I'm just gonna go this way. Cut in the middle. One second. Let's go. It's kind of quiet. Didn't we have music before? Oh, there we go. But it's really quiet. Rapid on biological overview. Load, come on. Can I go this way? No, probably not. Nice. Now let us go.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that?
You did the exactly same thing the last stream too.
I haven't felt this clean and efficient.
Let us go to Eridanos.
We've touched down on the atmospheric complex in Eridanos.
Okay.
Greetings, customer.
Yeah, who should I take with me? I saved. And Viker used to be like smart about mysteries, but I don't know if I want to take him. Definitely I'm gonna take Ellie with me. And one of these guys. Maybe take Sam. I don't know. He can have an expertise on what's happening. I'm gonna take Ellie and Parvati and continue that way. Let's stay that way. Ooh, a different loading screen. a very, I don't know, short and awkward cutscene. I don't know.
Oh, Captain, it's beautiful up here. Could we more jobs like this one?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have any other DLCs like this one. I thought it says GG. But okay. Welcome. I see some people there. Pockets of land floating. This seems to be like an entire game. I think it's gonna be a long DLC. It should hopefully bring some that's almost a Romanian flag. It should hopefully bring some new mechanics to the game. But very interesting. Well, even my ship looks big in this place. Maybe it's because, I don't know, there's a vast land of nothing around us. Who knows, man. Let me guess, there's gonna be an NPC waiting for me. The moment I touch down, they're gonna talk to me. Oh, there we go.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
And we have our first options of the day. The first one, can you fill me in on the details of the murder? Second one, what's the mood in the hotel? Are a lot of people upset? Third one, yeah, that all sounds great. I was promised a room. Okay. Fourth one, I don't need sublights, welcome. Why are they treating me so nice? Do they not get people often over here, or is something fishy? What's the mood in the hotel? Are a lot of people upset?
I'll say. There's nary a soul here who wasn't a fan of hers in some respect. Just about everybody's shocked. Some people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
We should ask if they're comping the minibar. This might take a while, if you get me.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
I was drinking some coffee. First option, was she a divisive figure? Second option, typical show business. Third option, that's great. Can you show me to my room, please? Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
First option, how'd she get so famous? Second one, I take it she made some bad choices. Third option, I'm surprised anyone would care about a little back-channel dealing. Fourth option, I see. I mean, maybe she did some bad choices, but I'm curious about this one. How'd she get so famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Byzantines. Bleh. Byzantines. Okay. Yeah, I remember those guys arguing about what happened. Wait. Was this tied to that? Or was that another... That was another thing. Never mind. Or was it? I kind of forgot. I really forgot that, but I don't know if they were arguing. But yeah, we talked with some guys that were not liking each other. And I think it's tied to this. We'll see. First option. I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's. Second option. What was the product release a big deal? Third option. They keep it cancelled. One less bullshit corporate parade. Fourth option. Guess so. Anyway, I'm going to go look at the crime scene. Was the product release a big deal?
You bet it was. Rizzo's rented out the ballroom in the hotel just for the launch event. Reckoned it was gonna be a real swell affair. Rizzo's ain't unveiled the product since the debut of Spectrum Ultraviolet. Invisible to the naked eye, and as it happened, prone to causing massive internal bleeding. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Okay. Any other thing I should keep in mind? No, that's too up. Yeah. Yeah, who knows, man? We'll see. We have three options. Bags, what bags? Second option. The first one was bags, what bags? Second option. I don't need you to take any bags. Third option. Great, thanks, I'll see you later. First one. Bags, what bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing. You're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
I mean, when I find better armor, I change it, but yeah. First option is, maybe you should take that stupid hat off before you criticize my appearance. Second option, of course I do. Are you telling me you don't? Third option, no, that would be ridiculous. Fourth option, lie. No, that would be ridiculous. Fifth option, I just wear whatever I strip from my enemies' corpses, honestly. This one. I just wear whatever I strip from my enemies' corpses, honestly.
Well, reckon I can respect your candor, even if it scares me a smidge. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
We'll see. Try my best. That's a sniper. Okay. Hello?
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Yeah, who knows, man. Okie dokie.
We're the future of Sublight. Just you wait and see.
I understand the lockdown. Really, I do. You've got your job to do, and you'll get fired if you don't do it.
Thanks for the understanding.
I wasn't finished. Couldn't I just go out on a ship for a brief period? A handful of minutes, maybe? Just a quick trip to Byzantium so I can check on my stocks? I promise it won't take more than an hour.
Sir, for both our sakes, I'm just going to pretend like you didn't say anything.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief. I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own. Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of
Do you have a
notoriety.
visor or not? Yeah, you do. Okay. It looks a bit like the landing place, the landing pad in Starfield. Like the first one. After you leave whatever mine. and you go to somewhere. I forgot the names of the places. Fast travel location discovered. Luxury landing pad. Okay. You know, it looks like that inside of here. Looks like that mall in Fallout 76. I like it. Well, this would be very...
Greetings, Inspector.
I don't know.
No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Yeah, this would be very, very hard to clean. Yeah. Hello. Janitor. Imagine. Hello. That's a nice green. I like that. The tree is kind of ugly, but I like the lights. Anything happens? I hear something. Okay. It's reflecting a bit. Oh, I like marble. And reflections on marble. Kinda nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow.
Fancy place. I hope they're not expecting us to pay.
I don't know. Ad drone.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
I got you stuck and you went through me. They have a roadblock over here, so you cannot leave this area. Those lights are very nice. This DLC looks a bit more interesting than the main game.
That smell. Whatever that is, it'll kill more than bacteria.
Doesn't damage me. Although I think we saw a place like this with the same floor. Okie dokie, hello. Hello.
Oh, you're that inspector, right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. What can I do for you?
Well, I didn't expect to be able to talk to him, but let's go. First option, why does the pool look all green? Second option, pretty heavily armed for a pool guard, aren't you? Third option, I'll be on my way, so Sprots probably die in it. Let's see, that's why he's armed too, maybe to shoot him, who knows. First option, why does the pool look all green?
Space me if I knew. I got here for my shift this morning and found it this way. They can't yell at me for this one, which is good, because a lot of folks seem upset by it.
Okay. First option, perception. This morning, so it happened just before the Spectrum Brown launch. Second option, why are people upset? Third option, alright, so what is Slug doing about it? I want to swim. First option, because it's perception, let's see. Perception. This morning, so it happened just before the Spectrum Brown launch.
Gee, you're pretty sharp. Yeah, the reception party would have extended out here, but we had to close it off. What with the contamination. And now the reception ain't happening anyway. Can't do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
Who did you find? Wait. So let me guess, the guy that was cleaning the pool got the killer of Helen, and he got killed too. Huh? First option. Something about these sounds off kilter. I'd like to take a look around. Second option. Face down in his own spit. Third option. This is all very interesting, but I've got more important things to investigate. No, the first one. Something about this sounds off kilter. I'd like to take a look around. Let's see.
Alright. You may want to visit the sun parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used. Oh, and you could talk to Lily, my boss. She probably has some great advice. I saw her walk toward the bridge to the Purpleberry Orchards earlier. Reckon she's still there. Now, anything else I can do for you?
Let's see. Got some questions about the pool, yeah.
So long as you don't want to go in, I can answer anything you like.
First option, pretty heavily... and by the way, I went in that green thing already. First option, pretty heavily armed for a pool guard, aren't you? Second option, you said that Rizos hired someone to do the cleaning. Third option, that's everything for now. First one, pretty heavily armed for a pool guard, aren't you?
Yeah, it's part of the job. I think I'm listed as a security consultant. But all that really means is that if I'm caught without this thing, I get put on pool guard duty. I don't know what happens if I'm caught without it on pool guard duty, but I know that I don't want to find out.
Okie dokie. You said that Rizos hired someone to do the cleaning.
Yep, still dead. Usually Rizzo's is pretty good at making sure the people they hire ain't got tripicale for brains, but that fella clearly wasn't worth trusting. I met him briefly once. Seemed level-headed enough, but that must have been just a front. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made such a mess of things.
Third option, that's everything for now, thank you.
Sounds good to me.
I'll be on my way. See you, mister. And by the way, you're a bad guard. I went into this, you said nothing, and I just did it now, and nothing is happening to me. Maybe because I have a suit on me, but still, they're crouching too in the pool. That's funny. Even this has like little neons and lines of color, and wow, I like that. Very Fallouty. Yeah, like this in Fallout 76, this would be like something you would put in your base just for the effect of it, for the aesthetic of it. Okay, these plants again, they seem to be everywhere. I wonder if I have my game fixed to 60. I do. Okay. Feels kind of smooth for this big area. Feels better than the city we just left from. I forgot the name for a second. I know the name. I just said it before we left. But guess what? I forgot it. Now, let us go. Wait, I got the secondary, right? Investigate the sun parlor, investigate the pool, okay. Okay, there we go. I'm glad I clicked on that. Examine. Pool filter. A mechanical contraption for propagating chemicals inserted above through the pool water. Someone has scratched a sentence into the filter's plating. Eridion was here. Okay. Oh. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I have another... Yeah, there's a stun parlor, but what do you want from me here? Oh, no. Time to go. Hello, Adrian Cosmin, welcome to the stream. How are you? How's your day? Thanks for being here today. So, I don't know what to do there. Just gives me a ping, but doesn't say anything about it. And I cannot interact with the leaf. Looks very nice around here, like... I like it. Probably I'm not supposed to go here, but it really looks like... What the hell is that? Is that a... lion with the head of a chicken? Or lizard, maybe. Oh, these move in the wind. Nice. Are they 2D? They are kind of 3D. It's a combination. I like it. And the colors on it are nice. Interesting. This thing looks a bit meh. Yeah. Reviewing the plants in Outer Worlds in the DLC. Amazing. And yeah, it looks like that area. The golf area and the mall area in Fallout 76. Hotel guest, hotel guest. Hello?
Mr.
You know, I never imagined Spencer Woolrich would outlive Halcyon Helen.
Gardener. Hello. You look a bit different. You bugged thing. Okay. Sun parlor. Let's see. Oh, it looks nice. Looks like the botanical gardens in the first map. The first, like, the first thingy we did. The first faction we helped or something like that. When we started the playthrough. Pool cleaner, blue water coloring, number 422. Chlorinzo. And something. Scrolled chemical formula. Pool cleaner equals blue water coloring 422. Chlorine nozzle. Hydrogenated defoamer. And that's a lot to read. Let me drink some water. Okie dokie. Drank some water. Nice. You gonna play some Call of Duty? Nice. Your English is terrible, no problem. You have to learn it. You have to know at least a bit of it so you can communicate. Rizzo's employee journal. It seems Rizzo's has set me up with a rather straightforward task. Slug has an automatic mixer for their pool cleaner. If it's automatic, one would think it wouldn't need to be manually cycled. But I suppose I should be thankful it works at all. Okay. Instructions. Mix the chemicals by cycling each vat, then use the console to create a compound once you have the desired combination. Not exactly building a terraformer here, but no matter how simple these things are, some people will still have problems. Good that I've been at this for as long as I have. Chemicals, chlorine nozzle, something, red, number 1, muriatic acid green, number 2, brominating oxalator yellow, number 3, the music stopped, blue water coloring 422 equals blue, number 4, hydrogenated defoamer, orange, number 5. Seems odd to store all of these chemicals together. Putting some of these together would render that pool less habitable than some of the sulfur pits on Monarch. Monarch, that's the place where we saw the botanical gardens, I think. Perhaps that's why they decided to hire a professional. Beneath the entry, there is a note in different handwriting. Any opportunistic freelancer that reads this should meet me at a hotel. No, any opportunistic freelancer that reads this should meet me on the hotel balcony. I have a business opportunity. The hell is this? I can combine. Oh wait. Isn't this like related to the smoke outside? I don't know. Let me move back to the water. Oh. I was stuck. What's new? Balcony? Pool water. I don't know what the pool water is good for, like I saw it, but I don't know if I can interact with it or anything. Is there anything to shoot? Like, it looks like a very human populated place, so maybe no enemies, like no monsters or animals, only like if somebody wants to shoot me like a human, or like a human wants to shoot me, I don't know. So I know. What's wrong with this? This I examined already. I'm just gonna go to the balcony and then check the computer. I have to go through a loading screen to go there? Okay. Rizzo Spectrum.
I wish I'd worn my muddy boots and the jacket with holes in it. Can you imagine the looks we'd get?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Why is the lounge closed?
I wanted brunch. I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way
Yeah,
here.
somebody else said that. This looks nice.
I did not read.
Looks like Fallout, but before the war.
With Halcyon.
With Halcyon. So
Black hole birdies disappeared, you know.
somebody else disappeared, okay. So how do I get to the balcony if it's not like wait. I do not get in. I find my way through here. That's odd, but okay. Fly. Bet you I'm gonna need that. A small metal device used to store rotational energy. Well, I think I'm gonna need that, right? Donovan Matters, let me save.
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means?
Well, I have 3 options. The first one is I read your note. Suffice it to say I'm interested. Second one, what do you think it means? Third one, I don't know what you're talking about.
I've spent more than a little time staring at the assembly line conveyor, friend. But my eyes ain't that bad. I was hoping you might be a third party interested in making a satchel of bits for the low, low price of a little property damage. You're welcome to tell me I'm wrong.
We have 3 options. We have like the first one. Seems like easy money, I mean. Second one, why go after a hotel pool? Not exactly the most high profile target. Third option, actually this seems kind of pointless. I'm out. This one. Actually this seems kind of pointless. I'm out.
Shame. Well, I hope you'll soon see Rizzos for what they are and help me bring them low. Hope you're here to
Give me a second. Okay. So I can talk to him again after I say no. Let me check the computer. So we have a faction war here too.
Did you hear that someone tore one of the doors?
Why does this game have to be only whatever you do, you only have to like help factions? I don't know. Even Fallout 4 is not that factiony, even though it has so many. So let's see. This terminal brought to you by enter company name here, enter company name here, enter slogan here. The Grand Colonial Hotel. Greenhouse Terminal. Select an option below. We have 5 options. The first one is view VAT1 status. Let's see. VAT1 status, brominating oscillator. View VAT2 status. Status, blue water coloring, 422. View VAT3 status. Status, brominating oscillator, mixed chemicals. Oh, exit. Home. So this quest is only doing bad things. This happened just because I talked to that guy randomly. I'm gonna continue on the main quest for a while. Like, let's do something on the main. Because this guy, I don't know. He's a bit fishy. Constable Keen. Yeah, these are the guys that that were arguing. Yeah. And I don't remember like the city from let me guess. Let me Google. Yeah, I like Call of Duty. Yeah. Most of them. So we had Monarch. Was it Monarch? What are the planets in Outer Worlds? I need to Google this. Planets, Outer Worlds. Oh, of course you found me a photo with no names. What the hell? So no, we were on Monarch. What was the other one named? Terra 2, okay. where we had the botanical gardens. That was on Terra 2. Outer World Monarch. Cities or whatever. Ember Heights, that's the one. Like, we have less lag in this massive place that we have in Ember Heights on Monarch. Yeah, they announced Black Ops 7. At first it looked like, I don't know, Prey 2. People said Prey 2, people said Titanfall 3, and guess what? It was Call of Duty 7. Which looked like Titanfall, and then it looked like Prey 2, and then it looked like, I don't know, they just said, well, guess what? It's Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Interesting. We'll see about it. I mean, they release one each and every year, so, I don't know. They started to be mediocre, so I don't know, we'll see. Dr. Goodnight and Mr. King. Samples will be built to your room. It's a sample, why do you build it, you bitch? Spectrum. Okie dokie.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
We have 3 options. First one. Let's keep the pleasantries. I'm ready to begin my investigation. Second one. Constable Keen, nice to meet you. We spoke over the aetherwave. Third option. I was actually looking for the bar. Do they serve drinks with little umbrellas here? Okie dokie. Second one. Constable Keen, nice to meet you. We spoke over the aetherwave.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
Again, I'm confused. I know I talked to her. I think there were 3 people, like 2 guys that didn't like each other and her, right? Oh, hopefully it's from the same thing and I'm not combining 2 missions in my head. Okay, Dr. Goodnight. Okay. You wanna show me something? Okay. Nice effect on your goggle. I don't know. First option, I'm guessing you're talking about the body. Second option, what have you got for me, doctor? Third option, is it directions to the spa? Second option, what have you got for me, doctor?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
We have a new mechanic, as I said. Okay. O'Connor has developed a device which... yeah, and then she said the same thing, and there we go. Yeah. Like I think the first trailer they released in that live stream, it was the Outer Worlds 2. I saw it, yeah. And it was like the Outer Worlds, some remasters, a lot of Asian games, and Call of Duty. That was the entire thingy. So, meh. First, and the handheld, but I don't know about that one. We have 4 options, but I can only pick 2. Let's see. First option, what does this thing do exactly? Second option, which I cannot pick. But, oh, I have that sign. Does that mean that my companion can? Or do I have him boosted, but not enough? Second option, Science 60. Interesting. I'm guessing this device makes use of deterministic calculus. Third option, Long Guns 60. Engineering 60. This looks like a scope modified with a computing device. And fourth option, nice, how do I set it to kill? Let me click this to see if it works first. No. So the first option, what does this thing do exactly?
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Okay. Yeah, it has a lot of talking and a lot of text. It's a very talkative and with a lot of text Fallout game. Instead of, I don't know, action and things like that, you mostly talk. It's more like a diplomatic Fallout. Diplomatic spacey Fallout. So you said what this thing is? What is this thing? Yeah. We have three options. Guided tanks. Second option, the first one is guided tanks. Second option says sounds like something the OSI teaches. And third option, so it's a magnifying glass. Let's say the third one. So it's a magnifying glass.
Yes. It's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Okay. Let's see. It says a lot. It looks very funny. And it looks like it's, I don't know. Oh yeah, they released that, they showed, I don't know. The trailer for like that game with guns that speak. That looks very cartoonish. Forgot the name of it. But yeah. This reminded me of that. Let's see. The discrepancy amplifier, like, yeah, there will, if I didn't say, they're releasing like a second game for that, like a second whatever that was called. The discrepancy amplifier. Greetings, Inspector. Thanks to the half genius, half mad scientific mind of Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted the discrepancy amplifier, a handy investigation device for uncovering clues throughout Eridanos. Be sure to equip the discrepancy amplifier in a weapon slot before you continue your hunt for Helen's killer. So I use it as a weapon. Or I press okay. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Yeah, like and subscribe. Let's go. Be sure to equip. Okay, so it is what it is, and I have to equip it. It's one of the legendary ones, so I'll probably. I mean, it looks different from any other weapons, but I'll probably sell it or dismantle it by mistake. I'm gonna place it here instead of. Okay, instead of the shotgun, because shotguns are kind of meh in this game. But let's see. Scanning Eridanos for evidence. To catch Helen's killer, you'll need to use the discrepancy amplifier scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in with the scope and press the interact button to analyze it. Okay. E to analyze. So I look at things. We have some inspect for it. It shoots, and I have a lot of ammo for it. Give me a second. My chat keeps stop working, so I don't know what's happening today. Crime scene, okay. Halsey and Helen. She's dead over here on the floor, what? Now I noticed that. Why do you keep her here? Like she died a while ago. And then I did some other quests and they just waited here with the body. Amazing. Okay, bit cartridge.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification?
Okay. You said a lot of interesting things. Based Wind, welcome. How are you? How's your day? Just kind of started, I know. I'm gonna it's very hot, but I'm gonna try to do as much of this DLC as possible. Now let's see. Discrepancy amplifier. How about you? How are you? The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're asking for me to say yes. Come on, man. I clicked. I wanted already to do it, so. Okay. We have 4 options. Sure, let's get started. That's the first one. Second one says you can talk. Third one, smack it around a little. You'll speak when you're spoken to. And fourth one, science 40. I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do? This one. I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Okay, we have 2 options. Let's get started. Tell me about this discrepancy you found. That's the first one. The second one is enough talk. Let's focus on the case. The first one. Let's get started. Tell me about the discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Okay, will you play the Outer Worlds too? Ah, no. I'm gonna wait for it to come out. I'm gonna see the reviews and maybe then. I'm not pre-ordering anything. But maybe. First option, discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record? And the second option is taste the dirt. Huh? Okay. The first one, discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Okie dokie. Yeah, they showed the trailer for like a game that looks. I was watching with a friend. We thought it was like BioShock or Dishonored, but it's like something new. Avalon or whatever its name. Clockwork. I don't know. Okay. Exact size of Halcyon Helen. Good to know. We have 4 options. We can only pick 2 because we already did this one and we cannot do this one. The first one says perception. I'm seeing some purpleberry in this dirt. Amplifier, analysis. Well, I'm just gonna say this one. Amplifier, can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Okay. First option. So Helen must have been at the orchards before she died. And second option, good work amplifier. First one. So Helen must have been at the orchard before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Okay. I got so much XP just by talking to people that I oh, I could have passed through there. That I just leveled up.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Why is everybody staring?
Oh.
Didn't nobody teach him to
I'm allowed to go that way, okay?
Gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
Well, let's go.
How?
Wait, what's that sound? Am I disguising myself when I get in? No. Do you open? Requires employee access card level 8 to unlock. Okay. Hello? Wait. Before I talk to anybody else.
Well, I suppose I've seen strange remarks.
Timeline discrepancy. This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
Okay, I'm glad I scanned. Let's see. First option, was she trying to spell the name of her killer? Second option, what's the unreleased Rizzo's product? Third option, I've seen enough, leave conversation. B. Second one, what's the unreleased Rizzo's product?
Rizzo's Spectrum Brown has not yet been released for consumption. Spectrum Brown was scheduled to be unveiled at the Eridanos Atmosphere Complex in partnership with Halcyon Helen.
Brown. Second option, now this one. And we have another one, a new one. Oh wait, I can tell him to make a note. So the first one now is, what if the B stands for Spectrum Brown? Then I have the old one. The other option, was she trying to spell the name of her killer? And the third one says make a note of this for later amplifier. So in case I forget that it's a B, the amplifier can remind me. Let's see. The second one. Was she trying to spell the name of her killer?
This hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
First option, A, B. A B could stand for anything, like Spectrum Brown. Second option, isn't Black Bowl Bertie staying here? Isn't she disappeared too? Third option, make a note of this for later amplifier. Let's see this one. Second one. Isn't Black Hole not Bowl? Isn't Black Hole Bertie staying here?
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Okay. First option, anybody else I should know about? Second option, make a note of this for later amplifier. First one, anybody else I should know about?
Accessing guest database. B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Okay, Miss Kisses, welcome. Thanks for the lurk. Thank you. Let's see. First one. Make a note of this for later amplifier.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved complement. Splendid work, Inspector.
Okay, two options. Thanks. Leave conversation. Second one, don't patronize me. Leave conversation. Freak off. First one, thanks. Okay. We have those things. Now we're doing some Batman work. So, clues can be anywhere. I'm gonna go where the mission wants me to go first.
Get your damnable hair out of my face.
Same. Hello, let me save.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
And we have three options. Right, you have first one. Right, you happen to know you happen to have my room key. That's the first one. Second one, who? And third one, I don't need any help from the front desk right now. Leave conversation. Kincannon. One of the guys that were arguing. Second option, who?
Why, you.
Oh, my name is Kincannon now. Oh, okay. So I have two options. The second one is, oh, right. And the first one is, no, not a special inspector. I meant your boss.
Oh, Mr. Kincannon. He runs all Sublight Underground operations in the Eridanos atmospheric complex, including the Grand Colonial Hotel. But he keeps his office down in the warehouse district, near the docks. If you should require to meet with him in person, you're most likely to find him there. While you're here, Inspector, could I set you up with a room?
Three options. First one, sure, what you've got. Second one, just point me to the grand ballroom. And third one, another time. I have something to do first. Well... Sure, what you've got.
For you? Only the best, ma'am, of course. You'll be staying in our luxurious penthouse suite, vacated just recently. So recently that unfortunately the room's still being cleaned. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Okay, we have four options. First one, wanted to check if my room was ready. Second one, the Grand Colonial, sure, is interesting. Third one, you've got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them? And fourth option, goodbye, leave conversation. Third one, you've got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
About everybody. We have four options. Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died? First one. Now the second one. Heard Black Hole Bertie was staying here. Third one. Helen's co-star, Woolrich. He have any reason to want her dead? And fourth option. That's enough gossip for right now. We didn't talk about this guy, so let's maybe let's find something new. Helen's co-star, Woolrich. He have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Okay. Now the second one. Heard Black Hole Bertie was staying here.
Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Okay. First option. Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Two options. First one. Did you ever see Helen acting strangely? And the second one. Was she closer with some people than others? Why are you moving your head like that? What the hell, you bugged out? What the hell? Okay. Maybe she's like wary. Not wary. Aware. I don't know. Like she's looking for her boss to not notice that we're gossiping, whatever. So yeah. Emphasis on seemed. Of course she was closer with some people than others. First option. Did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry? That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Okay, that's enough for now. That's enough gossip for now. Or let's see.
You know, I'm not much of an...
Was she closer with some people than others?
Everyone wanted to be around Helen. She could usually be seen alongside Bertie or Woolrich, for obvious reasons.
That's enough. That's enough gossip for now.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Well, I have 4 options. The first one is I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony, one high-stakes encounter at a time. Second option, I like to let my reputation speak for me. Third option, the fewer people who know about me, the better. Fourth option, I'd say too bad. Second option, I'd like to let my reputation speak for me.
Then I guess we'll have to see if you find Helen's murderer, won't we? Myself, and all of the staff at the Grand Colonial, will be rooting for you, Inspector.
Her name is Concierge Halston. She doesn't have any B in her name, so... I don't know. The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
We have 4 options again. First one, what does the penthouse have to offer? Second option, is there anything special about the upper levels? Third option, no one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel. And fourth option, that's enough about the hotel. We start with this one. No one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant, either.
We have 3 options. You can honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel. Oh, it said you can't honestly. And it's not a question, so you can honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel. That's the first one. Second one, yes, you don't lump yourself in with the other workers. And third option, not mincing words, huh? Let's go over the other levels of the hotel then. First one. You can honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
Okay. We have 4 options again, and we already read them. So let's see. The second option, is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the utmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
First option, what does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Okay, and I think if I ask this again, I have other options. Yes, you don't lump yourself in with the other workers.
Oh no, Inspector, ma'am. I live down there too. But that doesn't mean I plan to abide in the bowels of the Grand Colonial forever. The best thing about Sublight compared to other organizations is the potential for upward mobility. We bottom rungers get in, do our job, do it well, then move up and on. This is but one rung on the grand ladder of life, you see?
Did we had a third option. Not mincing words, huh? Let's go over the other levels of the hotel then.
Of course, your interest is my pleasure, as dictated by Mr. Kincannon, Inspector.
Okay, that's enough about the hotel.
If you're sure.
Wanted to check if my room was ready.
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Uh-huh. Goodbye. And leave conversation. They gave me the top level, a top level apartment. So what if it's Helen's apartment? We can inspect.
We should try to
Because she said that the ex-person to live there left unexpectedly. Or maybe another one that died. Who knows? Hello?
Finally checked in, I see. I hope you're fond of the penthouse. It's pretty much the best seat in the whole hotel. You shouldn't want for any amenity you might find elsewhere. Should act as a better headquarters for the investigation than any space dust covered ship. That and you ain't got room service on a ship. You ever need anything, come find me. Even if you don't, you can still swing by. I'm always happy to chat.
Okay, we have another 4 options. First one, did you know the victim? Second one, I'm curious about you. How'd you get to be a bellhop? Third option, mind if I ask you a few questions about the crime scene? And fourth option, goodbye, leave conversation. Let's go with the third one first. Mind if I ask you a few questions about the crime scene?
Please do.
And that gives us 4 other questions. Or at least 3. First one, you want to give me more details on how you came across the body? Second option, did you see Helen on the day of her death? Third option, got any idea who might have wanted to do Helen in? Fourth option, leave conversation. So the third one, got any idea who might have wanted to do Helen in?
Everyone's got theories. I don't reckon mine hold much more weight than anyone else's.
Did you see Helen on the day of her death? Alive, I mean.
Of course I did. I just told you I found the body. Oh, wait. You mean when she was still breathing? No, of course I didn't. Plus, it's untoward for an employee to speculate about the actions of a hotel guest. Not that I saw any hotel guests interacting with her.
His name starts with B. Like Norville is his name, but he's a bellhop, right? B. We have 4 options and I cannot ask the third one. Let's see, the first one. Persuade 60. I think we both know that you're itching to gossip. Second one. Lie 60. You can tell me. Haven't you heard of Inspectee? Confidentiality. Third option. Intimidate 60. It also untoward not to answer my question. List if you like your bones whole. And fourth one, right, sure. First one. Persuade 60. I think we both know that you're itching to gossip.
Honestly, you're more than a little right. I've been burning at the britches to share my theories. Day of her death, I saw Helen leave the hotel premises with the profit of profitability. And didn't see her come back. A little on the suspicious side, I think. Seemed especially strange, seeing how, as far as I was aware, the two didn't get on.
Okay. First option, what's the deal with the profit of profitability? She's a guest? She's a guest? A guest? Guest? She's a guest? Let me say that again. What's the deal with the profit of profitability? She's a guest? Second option, whether didn't Helen and the prophet get along? And third option, back to my other questions. Why didn't Helen and the prophet get along?
As far as I can recall, Helen dismissed the lady's seminars in some kind of interview. Said her co-star used them, but she didn't. The top rungers are always ready to read between the lines of famous folks and seem to think the prophet was on her way out. Woman lost a ton of bits and is set to lose more.
What's the deal with the prophet of profitability? She's a guest? She a guest?
Yep. Gives seminars on increasing profit margins and the like. Can't say much else, seeing how I ain't in the gossip market.
Back to my other questions.
I hope all that helped. I'd like to be as useful as I can in the investigation. I just didn't want to steer anyone the wrong way.
Okay, first option. You want to give me more details on how you came across the body?
Sure, I'd taken to checking the ballroom every few hours prior to the unveiling. Just to make sure no sprats had snuck into the place. You understand. Found her right before I was set to head back to my room in the lower levels for my mandated 5-hour sleep period. Tell ya, thank the law for caffeinoid. Been too upset to get a wink of sleep since. And hey, now I can finally see smells.
Amazing. First option, did you kill Helen? That's a nice one. First option, did you kill Helen? You can tell me if you did. It'll be our secret. Second option, any idea why Helen would have been in the ballroom after hours? Third option, back to my other questions. Well, second option, any idea why Helen would have been in the ballroom after hours?
Beats all hell out of me. Maybe she was, practicing for the unveiling?
First option, did you kill Helen? You can tell me if you did. It'll be our secret.
What? No! Just because I found the corpse doesn't mean I made her a corpse. I was in shift all day. Besides, I loved Helen serials. Well, the old ones anyway. The newer episodes are hot junk on a warm day.
Back to my other questions.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Goodbye. We talked to him too?
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
3 options. Bring me to the penthouse suite. Second option, I'd like to visit the VIP guest floor. Third option, never mind, leave conversation. I'd like to visit the VIP guest floor.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor.
Amazing, so I only have one option. Bring me to the penthouse suite.
Next up, the finest seat in the house.
Okay. I didn't even get in the elevator, not elevator, in the elevator. I just teleported. Very nice details. It has very nice details. It has interesting things around. I think I see the sky. Yeah, that's the sky. But there's so much talking. Like, so much. Sam, how are you?
Pigsty! Slovenly! These premises are unsuitably disordered.
What if I bring my Sam? Because there's a lot of Sams around here. That's computer. What? Wait a minute. This is truly my Sam. Nyoka, Parva... My companions are here. Okay. So this is like the ship, but now I have... Oh. Pick up special acuity sensor apparatus. I did. Can I drop it back? Probably not. Is it good? Early models included a speaker that would emit, look at that, at loud decibels. This feature has been disabled. Okay. But mine is a lot better than that. Is it anything like perception +1, interactable, highlight, interactable? What do you mean by that? I'm gonna sneeze. Okie dokie. Heavy, armor type, light. I mean, I can heal if I get injured. I'm gonna check it a bit. Okie dokie. I'm like sweeping the floors, but for clues. It sounds like it goes out of ammo when I scan like this. You can shoot this thing, which is crazy. Oh yeah, this was a room. Something happened here. Let me check this.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
Yeah, this one of the guys that were arguing. 4 options. First one, let's skip the small talk. Second one, I still don't know why you hired me. I'm usually causing murders, not solving them. Third option, you mean Ruth Bellamy. Halcyon Helen was just a character. Fourth option, you don't sound too bothered over her death. Let's see. The fourth one, you don't sound too bothered over her death.
It's the circumstances of her death that trouble me. Our spokesperson was murdered just before the grand unveiling of Spectrum Brown. If I belonged to a rival company, I'd be ecstatic.
First option, you think a rival company was behind the murder. Second option, I get it. You don't want to be responsible for a drink that kills people. He doesn't have any B in his name. Third option, just turn this into an ad. Rizzo Spectrum Brown. It's heart-stoppingly good. Okay. I get it. You don't want to be responsible for a drink that kills people.
I do not. Spacer's Choice has that market cornered. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
First option, Helen was at the Purpleberry Orchard before her death. Second option, Persuade 35. I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need to access the orchard. Second one, Persuade 35. I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchard.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
First option, I'll bear that in mind. Second option, you can keep your people under control. You can't keep your people under control, Ludovico. Third option, so he locks his doors the moment an investigator arrives. That's not suspicious at all. Cedric doesn't have a B. Let's see. So he locks his doors at the moment an investigator arrives. That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
I'll be back. Well, he likes that I didn't tell him details, because you can't trust anybody till you find out the truth. Then you can tell everybody that's not guilty. Okay. Well, can I upgrade anything? Yeah, you. It seems. And you. That's max. 42. Okay. Okie dokie. Magazine size 15 energy. Okie dokie. Let's scan. If I run out of ammo, I have like 2,500 and something. So I will not run out of ammo anytime soon. But if I like run out of ammo, can I scan? Probably, yeah. 1 second before I scan that. Vicar max. Okie dokie. Let me write something down, so I don't forget. And it's time to scan around. Oh, you feel it. So when I get close to a clue, you do that too? Wow. Thank you. Oops.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Bertie, what are you sorry for? Let's see, the Grand Colonial Hotel. Personal terminal. Welcome R. Bellamy. Messages, and give me a second. First option from Administrator Ludovico. Subject, grateful. Let's see. The Grand Colonial Hotel from Administrator Ludovico to Bellamy Ruth. Subject, grateful. Miss H. Allen. Thank you for choosing the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex as the site of your next publicity and marketing campaign. By endorsing the Spectrum Brown product, you are allying yourself with a revolution in the leisure beverage market. Indeed, in the culture of Halcyon itself, we're going to change the world together. Sincerely, Quinton Ludovico. Second option from Profitability. PO subject, disappointed. Okay, from Profitability, profit of profitability. Okay. To Bellamy Ruth. Subject, disappointed. Helen. Oh, that's a lot. Helen, I don't understand why you and I must be enemies. Are we not both branches on the same tree of privilege? You command audiences with your masterly performances on the Aetherwave, and I command the attention of our corporate leaders. We're both cultural icons with a responsibility to set a good example. I'm disappointed to discover you've berated my seminars publicly, and on official records, I take particular umbrage in your characterization of my most recent seminar, Spearheading. Your project, how to motivate your workforce using ancient weaponry, as a, and I quote, nonsensical vanity project from a dyed-in-the-wool buffoon. These are fighting words. Expect to hear from my personal auditors soon. Sincerely, Profitability PO. Money can't buy happiness, and other lies we tell ourselves. A new seminar by the Prophet of Profitability coming soon. MCB HAOLWTO. Doesn't say anything. Maybe, I don't know. Give me a second. B O Bo. I don't know. Maybe it's just like capital letters, but doesn't mean anything. Probably doesn't mean anything. From Kin Cannon, third message, third letter, I don't know. From Kin Cannon, S, subject, free advice. The Grand Colonial Hotel. From Kin Cannon, Cedric. To Bellamy Ruth. Subject, free advice. Miss Bellamy, you're a talented actor. I've enjoyed all your roles across the years. I'm especially fond of your performance in Terror on Monarch. Ludovico doesn't appreciate the serials. Maybe that's why he never knows when he's being played. He still thinks you're here to endorse Spectrum Brown. Your performance has him fooled. I have a feeling I know what you're up to. It's always a little disappointing when the audience is a few steps ahead of the plot. Best, Cedric. At least now, like I was confused in English. if I call like a serial a series or a serial, because I kept thinking that serial is wrong and series, but it sounded plural and it sounded strange in my brain, so I don't know. Now I know proof of this game that I can just say serial, so, or serials or whatever, or series, but yeah, still a bit confused, but it should work. Hack 85, recover deleted message, and then that's the fourth option. The fifth one is return to root, and the sixth one is exit leave conversation. Fourth one, hack 85, recover deleted messages. Recover deleted message. Okay. The Grand Colonial Hotel from unknown client to Bellamy route. Subject not found. Subject. Decryption error message corrupted memory. Corrupted displaying recovered data. Knows the truth. Please hurry. Don't know how much longer I can keep. From unknown client. Subject not found. Yeah, this is the one. Knows the truth. Please hurry. Don't know how much longer I can keep. Imagine like this is fake. She didn't actually die, and they're just recording everything we do to make like an entire series about it. Return to root. Guest advisories. Guest advisory bulletins. Please select an option. Your safety is your responsibility. In the light of recent unfortunate events regarding the passing of a beloved cultural icon, we at the Grand Colonial have doubled the number of armed guards for only a small security surcharge. Surcharge non-refundable. The Grand Colonial is not responsible for death or dismemberment that occurs off hotel grounds. Okay? Okay. Wait, now I see everything because I have this in my hand, or oh, now they light up. Things didn't light up that much before. Maybe it was bugged. I don't know. Okay, this 1.5 hours of talking kinda took all the energy from me, not gonna lie. Viker Max. Huh. They don't have to go back to the ship. You just come here and everybody's with you. Join us for the Prophet of Profitability seminar. Investigation board. This board is covered with a loose collection of photographs and papers. Examine the board more closely. Something is rotten on Eridanos. With every step of your investigation, you come closer to the truth. Examine your suspect. Who could have killed Halcyon Helen? What was their motive? Okay. Look at the Prophet of Profitability. Jasmine Leiva, the Prophet of Profitability. Her seminars on wealth, prosperity, and the alignment of one's humors attract wealthy Byzantines to Eridanos. Does the heart of a vicious killer lurk beneath her spiritual veneer? Examine seminar brochures. What prevents you from unlocking your true potential? Natural talent, mental faculties, crippling anxiety? No, says Jasmine Leiva. Your humors? Oh, come on. I want to see that. I didn't even get to read it. Yeah, your humors must be realigned with the profitability, with the profitable currents of the universe. Skip. It's difficult to imagine why Helen might have held the prophet in contempt. Okay. Consider the other suspect. I don't have any other. Take a step back. Something is rotten. Examine the list of victims. There is a killer loose on Eridanos. Examine Halcyon Helen. Ruth Bellamy, universally known by her role as Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals and Duchess of Dramaturgy, Helen was killed in the Grand Colonial Hotel ballroom. Okie-dokie. Consider the Eridanos atmospheric complex. After Helen's murder, authorities placed a lockdown on all incoming and departing spacecraft. You are, as far as you know, the only exception. So wait, can I leave if I want? Because they allowed me to, like, arrive, but can I leave? Look at the purpleberry orchards. The purpleberry orchards are responsible for growing and cultivating the Rizzo's proprietary purpleberry, an essential ingredient in the majority of Rizzo. Can I read that, please? Rizzo workers seem uncomfortably happy all the time. Can I please watch that again? Where was I? The purple orchard cultivating the Rizzo's proprietary purpleberry, an essential ingredient in the majority of Rizzo's confections and beverages. Rizzo's workers seem uncomfortably happy all the time. Take a step back. Consider additional evidence. Loose ends, critical clues, or red saltuna. Look at the model needler gun. I don't have it. This is an exact replica of the needler, Helen's signature weapon. You discovered traces of chemicals in Helen's upturned luggage. Someone removed the needler from her belongings. I do not have a copy. The text says I do, but it's a bug. I didn't discover like a replica of it yet. Take a step back. Leave conversation. Those are gloves. That's a vase. That's a bottle, and that's a bottle with a strange cap or maybe a glass on top. I hear outside through this glass. Wow. Okie dokie. I have like the skill points of 2 levels, so I can upgrade whatever I want whenever I want.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
I have 4 options. The first one. I didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great. Second option. It was fine. I don't feel too strongly about it. Third option. I'm just here to investigate, ma'am. I don't really care about the hotel room. And fourth option. Did I ask you to talk to me? Just shut up and do your job. The first one. I didn't even... The first one. I didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
No, I'd love to bring you to a floor. Well, I can exit if I want. The lobby, please.
To the lobby we go.
And now you have your characters without their helmets. Not like in the ship. So maybe they fix this only in the... they fix it only in the hotel, but not in the ship. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense because in the hotel you might have oxygen, on the ship no, but why wouldn't you have? I don't know. I'm gonna take Sam and Felix just because I want everybody to like see the place around. Next time we're gonna take Vicar Max if I don't forget to. Maybe he doesn't want to go out.
Got a minute?
Yes.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Oh, this is about his old friend that wasn't really a friend. That ghosted him. We have 3 options. Is this about Graham Bryant? First option. Second option, never meet your heroes. Yeah. Third option, Felix, what are you talking about? No, the first one. First one, is this about Graham Bryant?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Wait, this is about Graham Bryan, like the guy from Monarch. Okay, it took me a while to like realize. Did I take you to meet him? You said you shook his hand, shaken his hand? The theme of the song is playing in the room. Two options. Don't go looking for role models, Felix. You're just asking to be lied to. Second option. Graham's a piece of trash. I mean... Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Hopefully. First option, never. Second option, Graham wasn't the one who killed all those people. He just allowed it to happen. Third option, sure. For the right price. Imagine if I say that and he leaves. First one, never.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Yeah, I get it. Okie dokie. Let's go. Purpleberry Orchards. Oh, that's far away. Oh, I have a map. And it's very pixelated and it's bugged. And I can't see it properly. There we go. Hello, my new Borderlands map. Oops, the Outer Worlds. Let's go. I thought that looked like garden or something. But it wasn't like the garden.
I hope the murderer is caught soon. This lockdown is truly hampering my schedule for the week.
Agreed. I was supposed to go back to Byzantium today to play cards with the vice CEO of Hammersmith. And what about you?
Triple Gel Flakes and purple berry flavored power nuggets.
I was too.
Now with 12%
But it
more
wasn't the
crunch.
vice CEO. It was the president of the company.
Really? What's her name?
If you don't know, then maybe you should try to be a little more cultured.
They're such liars and such snobs. What do you call them? Posh or whatever, I don't know.
No one's supposed to be coming or going.
I know about
And
you.
when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Burgess. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Great, you do that. I'll be waiting right here.
Yes, you will. Hello, Lily?
Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
This is happening a lot of times in this game. Like, they look at me and they talk like they think somebody else from their crew came, but they see me for like 15 seconds while they say that, so it's a bit cringe. But let's go. We have 4 options. Are you okay? You sound a little tightly wound. Second option. Who's Matthias? Third option. The pool guard told me to talk to you. Said you'd have some advice. Fourth option. I'll get out of your hair. Leave conversation. The pool guard told me to talk to you. Said you'd have some advice.
Oh, thank the law you're here about the pool. That crucial thing that isn't my job to fix, and that, as such, I don't care about. If you want advice, here it is. Don't talk to that imbecile ever again. Even by my crew's standards, he's duller than a telescoping staff. And he's not even one of my worst problems. I've got landing pad lockdowns, gate closures, angry guests, and now one of my crew is AWOL.
Okay, that's a new quest. First options. We have 3 options. First option. A missing person. I'm actually an inspector. Could look into that for you. Second option. Is this Matthias? Third option. Good luck with that. Leave conversation. Let's go with the first one. A missing person. I'm actually an inspector. Could look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
3 options. The first one, I'll look into it. What do I need to know? Second one, a few days. Why'd you wait until now to search for him? And third option, on second thought, I'm not that interested, I've got things to do. Second option, a few days. Why'd you wait until now to search for him?
It's not exactly uncommon for slug agents to go on the odd bender. They'll pick a place they think I don't know about and hunker down. Usually I don't bother with the discipline and paperwork. Gotta pick your battles. Thing is, they usually resurface within 24 hours, or at least yell for medical help. This guy, not a peep.
First option, I'll look into it. What do I need to know? Second option, on second thought, I'm not that interested. I've got things to do, the first one. I'll look into it. What do I need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
I'll get on that. And finish my coffee too. Where does that quest want me? Oh, that's back here. Evans Trail, let's see. I'm gonna move the mic a bit.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? You got your punch right here.
There we go. Oh, we have enemies for the first time in how much? Oh, that guy died.
Out of my way! One order of frickin' fan coming up.
I died! Oh no, I died and I haven't saved. I forgot to save in this game. I died and I haven't saved for like so much time. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. I think I did save. Okay, so these things are very strong.
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
You should kill them when things like blood, I don't know, leaks from their body from your jump. They should like be enough to. That should be enough to kill. These things are very strong.
Centrifuge mode activated.
They are very strong. I know what's the required proper level for this, maybe 30, but these are strong. Come here, you're gonna kill people. Stop killing people.
Substance is resistant to cleaning efforts.
So when I hit with this, it like stops them from moving. It stuns them.
Somehow that don't surprise me.
That's a lot of XP for one thing killed. Did anybody die this time? Sorry if yes. You're alive this time. You and your Sharp's rifle, Sparks rifle I can hunt. Let me save. Even Trail. Lovely. More text. Oh, I'm stealing. Oops. Sorry. Nobody sees, right?
Staying out of sight.
Deadeye assault rifle. Is that a good one? I think we had something like this before. Hopefully nobody noticed that. That should close or lock the door, I know. I saved, let's see, Evan's Trail. Wilderness checkpoint note. Evan. Remember cards tonight. If you don't show, I'll set a Raptidon loose in here with you. I'm kidding. Just don't forget, you hear? You hear? I need help knocking Bea down a rung or 3. She's had me writing field reports for her all week. For her all week. Botanical operations building. Cards tonight, Fritz. Okay. We go back to the botanical gardens or Evans Trail? Getting closer to my sheep. Gardener? That's my Sam. You look a bit different, don't you? No, I think you look exactly the same. But he's taller a bit. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just the track. I don't know. I think it is a bit taller. Who knows, man? It was laggy for a second there. Let us see. Hello? That's a basement. It looks strange around here. It's laggy. Another flywheel. I don't know if I really need them for this place, but like to open some valve. But yeah. Oh, I need to delete some stuff. Grenade launcher. If you're... I know that's my good shotgun. If you're not, that's my new weapon. If you're not legendary, I just delete you. I don't care. Hello? Slag Bruiser. Hello?
We're the future of sublight. Just you wait and see.
Cannot steal this thing.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, what? Okay.
Analysis concludes. The losing player used an overly cautious strategy that led to an insurmountable deficit in points.
Two options. First one, tough luck. Second one, intelligence. Didn't Vargas describe even as overly cautious? I guess it showed in his play. Second one, intelligence. Didn't Vargas describe even as overly cautious? I guess it showed in his play.
Slug discipline records show a half-dozen reports of illegal gambling in games of chance on company property. Perhaps there's evidence of an ante for this game?
First option, I'll take a look around. Second option, maybe he had a gambling debt someone cashed in on. Third option, discouraging gambling. Maybe Slug is serious about being on the up and up. Let's see. Second one, maybe he had a gambling debt someone cashed in on.
On the Groundbreaker, dock workers used to bet their shifts on a game of cards. Maybe they're doing something like that.
Maybe.
I know we got a murder to solve, but I say we take our time. Enjoy the hotel. No one's allowed off the islands except us. The killer ain't going anywhere. Unless they jumped off the edge. And they got some way to fly. Huh. Didn't think about that.
Okay. I didn't expect them to have lines in relation to the hotel and DLC, but I like that I like that attention to details. Where the hell do we go now? What? But it shows me... Work assignment list. A Slug employee schedule. Under crew C Purpleberry Orchards and Connector Complex. Someone has scratched out a name and replaced it with Even O'Connor's. So we leave now? We go back to the botanical thingy? Try to go to the gardens? Or what? Keep on seeing lightning strikes in the sky and I hear like a bit of rain and maybe like there is some wind. But it doesn't really rain. But I love that it tries to rain. That's very bright rain. I like it. And if I mess up those things, will I... probably the same as these ones. Will it spew out strange stuff and kill the plants and maybe the people too? Maybe that was the plan. Like, who knows? Yeah, they want me to go there. So let me guess, from this point on we start the action, hopefully? The build-up was very, very, very long. Resource security. These sometimes look like bikes. Explosive purple berry, whatever. Music box. Lily left. Did that help me with the other quest? At least for a bit? Create a pool cleaner chemical. Yeah. So I have to do that. I was a bit confused with that quest. I don't know if I'm doing something good if I make the chemical or not. And then maybe... So, hopefully I'm doing something good. I didn't talk to that guy to do something bad. But I read the thingy and then I went to... I don't know. I'm gonna try to do this next time, maybe. And try to clean the pool. Because I was... like, maybe that's why you don't interact with the water. Because you need to, like, make a solution and then interact with the water. And that will fix it. Probably. This thing is moving, it's flying somewhere. It reminded me to check on Monarch in between rocks, because there was that thingy connected. There was that thingy connected, and that house under the... I don't know, in a canyon somewhere down. So these things are connected like very, very strong metal ropes. I don't know, lines. I wouldn't expect them to require that much, because aren't we in like space? Maybe it's like gravity underneath, but I don't see anything. I don't know. But everything flies in the same direction. Interesting details. Well, well, well. The hell is this place? I hear a lot of creatures. I'm gonna save. Tamed canid. But if it's tamed, why does it attack? That means we have enemies there too, like human ones.
Clean cycle back to industrial state.
You should be squashed and dead from that. They give a lot of XP. And they deal so much damage.
Here I come.
But that's Sprat. Yeah, they deal so much damage.
Are in disarray.
Heads up, jackass!
Felix's attack is like meh, very meh.
Sanitization incoming.
Oh, I thought you were injured on the floor like forever. Interesting.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I to equip. Okay, in case I don't have it equipped.
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's Corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
We have three options. First one, search his pockets. Second one, pay your respect. Third one, conclude examination. Third one, conclude examination. That means end examination, right? No, pay your respects.
I doubt Rizzo's would ever shed a tear over him.
Yeah. Better that we do that. Okay. Purple berry orchard. We can go even more in that direction.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where? Hopefully inside of here.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this.
Come out! Come out to play!
Law. He's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
What if the special thing it turned him into like the Joker? Where the hell do I have to examine what? I'm so lost. On that. How the hell do I... Platforming in this game is like oof. But let's go.
Timeline discrepancy detected. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
I'm gonna pay my respect.
Customer, would you like to steam clean this blood-stained uniform? Say yes within 10 seconds to confirm.
No. Let him be there and die with his weapon next to him. There's more things to read. I need to hack this. I can, it seems. Optional connector, complex maintenance, terminal keycard. Yeah. You know what? We had so much text today. It kinda ate at my brain. I was trying to keep in mind, like to remember everything everybody said. Most of the important things, at least. Names and everything. But it seems that now the action starts. The more we go that way, the more enemies we encounter, or hopefully. We have some buildings, but if we have enemies in between there and there, that means maybe that's non-enemy territory. This is enemy territory, and they arrived all the way here. I don't know what's happening and what is about to happen, but I'm gonna end it today here, because we had so much. We had almost 2 hours of reading and chatting only. So this stream was only like almost no action. We fought some mantisaurs in the beginning and some enemies and canids in the end, something like that. I'm gonna stop it now at 2 hours, and hopefully next time we're gonna get right in the action. I need to save right here, but I wanna thank for being here today to Miss Kisses, Adrian Cosmin, and Based Window. Thanks a lot, guys, for stopping by. To anybody else that liked, subscribed, joined, followed, watched, or will watch this stream in the future as a video, thank you. I'll see you next time on this channel with Wildlands or something multiplayer, maybe some hunt, maybe some Wildlands, we'll see. Probably around Wednesday or randomly, who knows. And I'll see you next time on the Romanian channel Tuesday with, I think, Skyrim or Hunt Showdown. I don't know. The link is in the description on YouTube, and to the other channel, to the Romanian one, Have Lost Romania, and to the Discord. But now I'm gonna go, guys, and hopefully we're gonna have a lot of action next time. This was tiresome, but interesting. But the game definitely has a lot of talking and texting and everything. Hopefully the second one will have more action. Thank you, I love you, and bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.